And a very good afternoon and kia ora to wherever you are joining us from around Aotearoa, New Zealand, and in fact the world, thanks to Sky Next live streaming on YouTube. Welcome to the Bluewater Stadium, Game 3 in the 2020-2021 ISPS HANDA Men's Premiership. Of course, the whole Premiership got underway yesterday. Wellington Phoenix Reserves taking on Team Wellington, and they went down 1-0 thanks to a 80-minute goal by Jack Henry Sinclair. And in the second game yesterday, Canterbury United taking on Waitakere United. The Waitakere side, well, it was one-way traffic, 4-0. They were the winners over Canterbury United there, thanks to goals by Alexander Grieve in the 45th minute, Jared Garinger-Gebert in the 62nd and 90th minute into injury time, actually, and Alex Connor McLean. And this is the third game in the first round of the 2021 ISPS HANDA Men's Premiership. And, of course, we have Hawke's Bay United taking on Hamilton Wanderers, and of course the Wanderers established way back in 1913, and a big shout out to all of the followers up in Hamilton who may be in the club rooms watching this live streaming service. Very good afternoon to my co-host Darren Mason. Welcome in, Darren. Perfect conditions after the rain that we had throughout Hawke's Bay Tuesday and Monday. Of course, it was a 1 in 150 year event, nearly 250 mils, and to see the pitch looking as it is today is absolutely outstanding.
Certainly, Tim, and good afternoon, everybody. Yeah, it's certainly, when I was looking at the pitch on Tuesday afternoon, it was a lake. So to have the conditions we've got today is just a fantastic result from all involved.
And look, it's conditions, as Darren said, couldn't be better. Blue skies and sunshine. We're about 25 degrees at the moment, so I've slapped, and we've got a little bit of a cover over us, which is great in our commentary position here. And a little bit of a breeze. I think it's a slight westerly, easterly, one of the two. Darren, take your pick. Which won't affect too much out on the pitch itself, but conditions could not be better, especially without harbouring on the point that the rain that we had early on in this week. And of course, if you have been involved in any of the flooding issues that have taken place, we do wish you all the very best to get your life back to normal. Well, I don't know about you, Darren, but sport is something I've been looking forward to after all this COVID talk throughout the last 8 or 9 months, and it's great to see football back in Hawke's Bay.
Yeah, it sure is, and I mean, for the players, it's not been a great break between the winter season and getting into this the Premiership again. But you know, from what I've seen and heard around the traps, I think both sides are rearing to go. I think Hamilton Wanderers had a couple of pre-season games, beat Auckland City, I believe, a couple of weeks ago, which is no mean feat in any sort of time. So I think they'll be ready to go and get into it.
Alrighty, just about to bring you the Hawke's Bay United side, and there they are there, Darren. Good experience and good youth. Yeah,
Bill and Chris have put a good mixture of both the experience and put some younger players in as well. So, yeah, looking forward to seeing how they go in their first serious hit out of the season.
And good strength in the reserve bench. Oscar Mason, the reserve goalkeeper.
Indeed.
And here are the Hamilton Wanderers side. Again, a good mixture of experience and youth and strength from the bench also. They'll be looking to play a fast game, I'm sure, and come out of the blocks pretty quick, Darren.
Yeah, and I think you mentioned a quick game. They've certainly got pace, particularly up top. A player to look out for the local guys, Josh Signey, number 19, played at Hawke's Bay United last year, an ex-Man United schoolboy player. So he's got some great pedigree, and as I say, played for Hawke's Bay United last year. So look out for him in the middle of the park.
And of course, this live streaming service on skysportnext, the afternoon game at 4 o'clock. Of course, that is live on Sky Sport 7. And that game is between Auckland City Football Club and Eastern Suburbs.
Yeah, that should be a cracker. Two big Auckland clubs looking to get one up on their neighbours first thing in the season.
And just waiting for the two teams to come out onto the pitch at Bluewater Stadium here in Napier. Of course, Napier, the slightly northern city of the two cities in Hawke's Bay. And the officials this afternoon are the referee, John Robury from Wellington. And the assistant referee is Gareth Sheehan. And assistant referee number 2 is Edward Cook. And the fourth is Mark Rule.
So some experienced officials there. John Robury from Wellington, refereed at this level for a number of years, and 2 experienced assistant referees as well, and Mark Rule, FIFA qualified AR in his own right. So
And what about the nerves for these guys? My goodness, a few technical issues at this early stage, but we've got them sorted back now, so do apologies for that. Darren, I was just saying about the nerves for these guys. They'd be keen to, I guess, pull the trigger and get out there pretty quick as soon as they can and get on with it, wouldn't they?
Yeah, I mean, that's obviously an important, just at that first 5 minutes or so of the game is to get an early touch and get a sort of a feel of things, make sure you sort of settle into the game and make your mark early.
And what would be the message on the whiteboard inside? What are the simple instructions from the coaches?
Well, I think this is early in the season. It's probably a little bit difficult to know what the opposition are up to. I mean, I think that said, both teams know each other pretty well, so they'll be pretty clear on what they're about to expect from the opposition. But I think it's more about what you should be doing rather than worrying too much about the opposition. And so I think Bill and Chris and then Cale Herbert, the coach of Wanderers, will be more concerned about how they get underway in the game and the things that they can influence rather than worrying too much about the opposition.
And of course, Hawke's Bay United playing right to left in the black, and Hamilton Wanderers normally decked out in all blue, but this is their away strip and they're in white.
Nice little crowd building up, so beautiful afternoon, as Tim's already mentioned, in Napier, so expect a decent little crowd to see how the home side can get on the first game. Interesting, last week I was fortunate enough to see Hawke's Bay United play Team Wellington in their one pre-season hit out, and it was an entertaining game. Hawke's Bay winning 5-4, which you can't read too much into a pre-season game, but a good confidence booster for the Bay.
Yeah, for sure. Here we go, just about in readiness, and we're away. Referee Robury signals on time. And early possession for Wanderers. Just getting everyone a little bit of a touch and a feel of the ball there, Darren, as you say. Good early start. Just taking it over across to that far side. Bit of a through ball. And now United back in possession. So early touch is so important, Darren, as you say?
Yeah, I think so. And just to get a feel for the game, it's a decent ball. It's a wee bit too far from Jim Hoyle. But yeah, look out for Caelan Gould, who on the far side there, number 11, and on this side, Jesse Randall, 2 young players that have come into the Hawke's Bay United squad this year. Both really quick and excellent finishers, so they'll be outlets for Hawke's Bay United.
Early opportunity here for Wanderers, but no, not quite.
Good tackle from Bill Robertson, very experienced Bill.
And he's the co-coach of Hawke's Bay United as well, of course. So early corner for Wanderers on the far side. Mark Jones. Opportunity to counter-attack here. Hawke's Bay United. Just
that's Tommy Semi getting all the way back there from his forward position to win the ball back for Wanderers. Some great attitude from your striker. Get back and do the leg work for you.
Easily diffused by Hawke's Bay United. And again, a good forward ball.
Yeah, so they'll be worried about Jesse Randall's pace. It's well tidied up at the back there by Joe Harris, but yeah, Jesse's lightning quick, and they'll need to be very careful not to let him get in behind them.
Let's see what United can conjure up here. Taken away by Wanderers. Sam Pickering. And hello. Just about coming undone for Wanderers there. Good early pressure by Hawke's Bay United.
It's the benefit of pace up top. You can turn sort of nothing balls into something with that extra speed. So both sides have got it. So both defences will be needing to be on their game.
Opportunity here for Wanderers. They're having a look. It's there for them if they want it. He shoots. And just on that near side post, but good early pressure from Hamilton Wanderers, looking quite sharp on the attack there, Darren. Opportunity here for Wanderers, they're having a look. It's there for them if they want it. He shoots.
As you say, but yeah, definitely good early pressure.
Good early touches for both sides. Hawke's Bay United comes away with it. And they'll have the throw. Handy field position for them. Jackson Woods gets it in. Oh, that looked a little bit obvious, didn't it, Darren? Yep.
Yeah, just a nudge in the back, but
yep.
Nothing too much in it.
No malice. It's Derek Tiku. Here's the captain in the number 20 shirt for Hamilton Wanderers. And
okay.
Going
I was
down.
was interested to see what Mr. Rowery was going to award there. It was sort of a 50-50. I think he may have just gone over the top a wee bit, and I think again just a solid challenge from both players.
That's number 7, Mark Jones for Wanderers. I mean, it's all very well to practice this stuff, but you don't realise just how physical it is until you get out there in the middle of the pitch, do you, Darren?
Yeah, well, I mean, that was a decent old-school challenge, really. You know, two players honestly going for the ball.
Oh, it's football.
Yeah. There's no one's throwing any hysterics or anything. It's good to see.
United come away with it. And turned over. Wanderers will have the throw on the far side there.
So I think this Hamilton Wanderers team are pretty stable from last year, and a number of the names I recognise from obviously we've mentioned Josh Signey, who's come into the squad, but a number of regulars in the squad from previous years. But Hawke's Bay United this year have got I think 6 or 5, maybe 6 debuts this year. I've got a mixture of last year's squad and a number of new players have come in, so they'll obviously be wanting to make their mark in their first game. Yeah,
easily diffused.
Brock Messenger, experienced player number 5 for Wanderers, the back there. Just an early sort of feeling out sort of each other's style of play, and not a hell of a lot of football being played at the moment. Just all a bit hear 'em, scare 'em. I'm sure it'll settle down. The surface is immaculate, so you know if you can't play on a day like today, then not sure when you can. Beautiful conditions, pitch immaculate.
I think it's just, as you say, it's the case of just getting out there on the paddock and running around and feeling the ball at the feet and getting a few passes together for the lads, isn't it?
That's right.
And it's very hard and difficult to impose your game plan at this early stage of the season, especially. Oh, there's another strong challenge.
And Mr. Robury wants a word.
By Hawke's Bay United. Sam Pickering again, is it? Number 12.
Yep. So Sam's he's come up from Petone, so he played as winter football at Petone this last season. Strong family, the Pickerings from Petone in Wellington area. So he's just had a no more warning from Mr. Robury. So
I was just going to say, in terms of the officials, very important for referee Robury to put a mark on the ground from the get-go and make it apparent that he's not going to take any of that nonsense.
That's right.
Yeah.
And, that's probably all it needed. He's won the ball, but he's a bit overzealous with his challenge. So
sure. Wanderers with possession. Little space up the middle. Having a look. Nice interchange there. And a good through ball onto the corner side. The cross and a good take.
Again, young Scott Morrison goal for Hawke's Bay United, only 19. So again, another.
A tall lad, isn't he?
He is, yeah. And pretty highly regarded. So he played his winter football at Wairarapa in the Central League this year, but has come up to get the experience of Jonathan Gould, who's the goalkeeper coach, and so back in Hawke's Bay this year. So
good to have someone of his experience back in Hawke's Bay passing on the lessons.
It is, and from a goalkeeping point of view, you can't ask for a better mentor and coach. Goldie's
former
been around.
Scotland goalkeeper.
Indeed, yes, and Celtic, and was a Phoenix coach and has been coaching at Premier League level in the UK for the last few years on Championship level. So there wouldn't be a better, more experienced goalkeeper coach in the country. So if you want to learn your trade, that's the guy to be under.
Here's Hugo Delhamel looking to get the ball forward for Hawke's Bay United.
Yeah, it's probably in the right areas, but just a wee bit overhit.
Probably just a little bit of breeze. I'm thinking down right to left as we're looking at it, maybe. Hard to tell from up here.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's sort of a slight easterly.
Yep. And Wanderers come away with it. A big long ball there, but easily diffused by the defenders for Hawke's Bay United.
Yeah, lovely touch.
Lovely touch. Good through ball too.
Classy player, Hugo. French. Got a bit of pedigree about him. Played at some decent levels. I believe he's played in the MLS in the States. So, yeah, he's a great addition to the middle of the park. Really nice on the ball, but also excellent work rate. Interesting to see how he goes, but that was a beautiful touch and right intent with the through ball, but just execution slightly off.
Here come Wanderers. Coming on this near side, looking for a bit of space. Again, Hawke's Bay United up to the challenge. And good defence by James Hoyle there. Plenty of communication out there at these early stages too, Darren. Wanting to make sure where everybody is on the paddock, that's for sure. Play on. No. Change of decision by referee Robury. He's certainly making the players absolutely clear of his view whenever there's an incident that requires his attention.
Yeah, I think Bill's just, again, intent was to win the ball, just maybe a bit too strongly.
And we're at it again.
Yeah, this is just that. Again, we're sort of just finding that the game's not flowing. There's a few little free kicks and misplaced passes.
Oh, good strong challenge. Wanderers are having a look, but no.
Yeah, goal kick.
Goal kick. They were appealing for the corner, but wasn't to be.
I mean, there's certainly both sides possess enough football ability, and as I say, sort of just waiting for that period where the game sort of settles down a wee bit. And
it's a nice touch there. Yes.
Ball's gone out there. Gareth Sheehan on the far side there. The AR's a signal that's gone out for a goal kick. But again, good experience defending from Brock Messenger. Just used his body to shadow Gavin Hoy away.
And they're looking to conjure up something from the back, Hamilton Wanderers. And Hawke's Bay United come away with it. Good touch. Not quite. And they're having a go on this near side. Again, some of the accuracy lacking, but an opportunity perhaps. But easily diffused again by Hawke's Bay United, but Wanderers back in possession.
Nice from Sydney.
Yeah.
Great skill.
They're just looking for an opening there. Messenger. And again, high ball. Pressure from Hawke's Bay United.
Good ball, well dealt with.
Yeah. Got to say, Wanderers are actually applying a bit of pressure on Hawke's Bay United at this early stage. Darren?
Yeah, it's another free kick. Certainly looking the better side, I think you'd have to say at the moment. Interesting, both sort of deploying a similar setup and 4-3-3 with Wanderers with Jones, Semi and Taiko up top. Extremely experienced trio. And they're stretching that Napier back four a wee bit, which is creating space for the likes of Josh Signey to pull the strings in the middle of the park. So
let's see what Wanderers can come up with. High ball and close. Up. Whoa, ho, ho.
Bit more good luck than good management, I think, there.
Yeah, but still good pressure on Hawke's Bay United, though. Let's see what Wanderers can come up with. High ball and close. Up. Whoa, ho, ho.
Bit more
from...
Was that Brad Whitworth? I think there might have been that...
Joe Harris.
Joe Harris, sorry.
Yeah.
Apologies. Doing his job, Karan Mandir on the line there. That's his job to do that, and he did it effectively.
Joe Harris with the throw. Good skills there. Just biding their time, Wanderers. Looking for an opening somewhere here. Hawke's Bay United has been resolute. They get the throw, Wanderers. Just gone 15 minutes in the first half at Bluewater Stadium in Napier. ISPS HANDA men's Premiership action. Game number 3 of the first round. Right, what can Hawke's Bay United do? They need to hold the ball a little bit more, I'm feeling, Darren.
Yeah, exactly. They're working hard off the ball, winning it back, and then sort of without a great deal of pressure, giving it away again.
Some good touches here by Wanderers. There's Josh Sidney, ex-Hawke's Bay United player. But United are back with it. And a longer ball. Finding a bit of space on that far side. Well controlled. And Hawke's Bay United just don't need to panic too much. Just here's an opportunity.
Oh, he's offside.
Whistle gone offside. Just must have been marginal. That was an opportunity for Jesse Randall. We know he's got pace. And
well played, though. That was a much better passage of play there from Hawke's Bay United. Just Carlin Guild on the right hand side, checking in, little 1-2, trying to find Jesse Randall, but unfortunately, as you say, offside, and it's a bit of a killer when players get themselves offside. There's probably no need for him to be there. Just need to check the line and make sure he's onside and able to receive the ball. Much better little passage though.
Jordan Lamb. Back to United. Nice touch. Nice touch.
Again, another late one there. It's an opportunity for Hugo to whip something into the penalty area again and see whether the likes of Bill Robertson, Jim Hoyle, probably Karam Mendia can get on the end of it.
Let's see what Hawke's Bay United can come up with. Easily taken.
Yeah, comfortable in that, Oliver.
Easily taken, yep. Good pressure, good pressure. It's Brock Messenger with the ball.
They got themselves out of a sticky situation there, and probably not something that they've worked on at training, I wouldn't have thought, but...
And another high ball, looking to find space on this near side. Tommy Semi. Joe Harris, good touch, but Hawke's Bay United, plenty of time. And a bit of space on that far side if they want to use it, Hawke's Bay United, but no, shut down. Still the pressure out there. Kalen Gould.
Yeah,
not quite.
Again,
not quite.
It's just not quite happening, is it, for Hawke's Bay? Not just that final pass. The intent is there. It's just, I guess, the early season sort of still trying to find the pace of the game. And, yeah, that final pass isn't sticking at the moment. It's good defending, though, from Contrati.
What can Wanderers come up with? They've spent a lot of time down this end of the pitch. They want to capitalise. That's good defence. And they appeal and get it.
Yeah, Fergus, a very experienced player there, and showing all his experience.
And the number 17 jersey, Fergus Neal.
Yeah, and so he's a local, born and bred. Plays his winter football for Napier Rovers, and he would have he'd probably one of the more experienced players to play for Hawke's Bay United. He's probably up there with the number of appearances that he would have made.
And Scott Morris with the clearance for Hawke's Bay United. But immediately they turn it back to Hamilton Wanderers. More space in the middle. Jesse Randall. No. Right, this looks good. He shoots, and it just hits that upright, doesn't it?
Again, Tommy Semi, absolutely lightning
in the middle. Jesse Randall. No. Right, this looks good. He shoots, and it just outside at that top corner. But Hawke's Bay United back in possession. And a little bit of space on the fast. No. Just when you think it looks like it's promising for Hawke's Bay United. But they get the throw.
Yeah, Tommy Semi showing his dynamic pace, just bursting into the penalty area there. And it's twice he's done that and hit the side netting. So a couple of warning shots.
Brock Messenger. Across to Joe Harris. Oh, good skills. And opportunity for Jackson Woods to find someone in a bit of space maybe. They appeal, decline. And a good little crowd building up here too, Darren, which is great, as you say. Still a few people coming through the gates.
Beautiful day for it, that's for sure.
Yeah. And Wanderers, good through ball. Again, Sammy goes around, goes through, finding someone. The ball is a little bit loose, but Hawke's Bay United, they clear it
from Bill Robinson
and come away. And the pace on this close side here.
Yeah. Well defended. Augustine Contrate, he's made a couple of timely interceptions there.
And as you say, good pace, Darren, from Gavin Hoy and Jesse Randall. They look as though once they get a through ball through, they'll be away. But it's just finding them, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, Jackson Wood, just number 3 for Hawke's Bay United here, who's got the enviable task, get it out, of marking Tommy Semi. Doing a good job, but she's a big ask for an 18-year-old to be picking up an experienced campaigner like Tommy. He's, as we already mentioned a couple of times, lightning quick and direct, causing all sorts of problems down this Wanderers right-hand side.
He's Hawke's Bay United, a rare incursion into Wanderers territory, but they cough up the ball again, unfortunately, and looks like it could be easily diffused for Wanderers, but no. United still in possession here. Can they pull something together? No, didn't really strike that at all well. It was never on the shot.
Good intent, I guess. It's first real effort that Hawke's Bay United have had on goal. So, but yeah, Hugo just didn't, as you say, connect with that one as well as he would have liked.
And Hamilton Wanderers come away again. They've used the big through ball quite a bit and easily defended. It was well defended. And again, Hawke's Bay United come away with it. Tidy on that far side. No. Here they are again, Wanderers, and they're appealing.
Nothing in that.
Nothing in that. Play on is the call from the ref.
And the commentators.
We're totally unbiased here, of course, aren't we, Darren?
Totally.
Yes. Right, Hawke's Bay United again on that far side.
Great ball.
Yeah, coming through there. Caelan Gould, let's see what he can do. Fergus Neal, good touch. Some good space found and offside. Oh dear.
Similar to the one that Jesse found himself offside. Just Caelan Gould just not checking the line, and disappointing for the rest of the team when you're softly offside like that. There's sort of
just an awareness thing.
I think it is just probably a little bit of an inexperience, and again defensively they've just stepped up and left him a yard or so offside. So.
And Brock Messenger with the throw. Hamilton Wanderers very much dominating possession, and I guess if we were looking at the statistics, probably position 2 as well, but 0-0 here at
certainly
Bluewater Stadium.
The better of the chances certainly been with Hamilton Wanderers, and still is a bit of a game of chess in a way, isn't it? Sort of both winning the ball back and then giving it away again, sort of just a backwards and forwards to a degree. Not a great deal of football for the purists at this point.
Wanderers, again, that through ball they've been employing. I go Semi. What can he do? He has certainly been a handful. Good defence.
Good defending from Jackson Woods there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just got his body in.
And a nice interplay there in the midfield too, as they look to bring it away. But then, as we said, they cough it up. Straight back to Wanderers. Goodness me. Wanderers just trying to get themselves set. Oh, here we go. Not quite for Hawke's Bay United. There's been some good aggressive chasing from both sides too, Darren, hasn't there? It's hot out there. It's a little, you know.
Earlier that those sort of long balls just look a wee bit hopeful, but when you've got pace up top, you can turn them into something quite quickly. So.
And away comes Wanderers now.
Derek Taiku again. Experience has just waited for the little nudge from Karam Mandir, and long balls just look a wee bit hopeful, but when you've got pace up top, you can turn them into something quite quickly. So.
And away comes Wanderers now.
Derek Taiku again, sort of give him a little nudge from behind, and
almost an arm reaching round slightly, wasn't it?
Yeah,
but,
I mean it's a free kick all day, but
yeah, for sure.
And this is a dangerous spot. It looks like Josh Signey's. Oh no, it's not. Maybe it's Tommy Semi, Josh Signey. There's and one other just sort of look like they're having a debate as to who's.
Set move, do you think, for Hamilton Wanderers here, Darren?
I think you'd just be having a strike on goal here.
Would you?
Decent distance out. See if you can get it up and over the wall and
have a go
into that top corner. That'd be the plan.
And Scott Morris, what's he thinking right now? Stay light on your feet?
Yeah, well, he want to get his wall set as well as he can.
Here we go. Where's this going? Oh. And it's just off this near side upright. He struck it pretty well. It's not over yet, though. And Hawke's Bay United again diffuse it. Space on that far side for Hawke's Bay United, and away they come. Let's see what they can put together. Just when it looks like something promising, just can't seem to free that space.
Yeah, geez, another let off for Hawke's Bay United. Yeah, well, he want to get his wall set as well as he can.
Here we go. Where's this going? Oh. And it's just off this near side upright. He struck it pretty well.
It's a decent effort to get across there, but he was beaten all ends and saved by the woodwork.
United in possession. They're trying to find space, a little bit cluttered over there on that far side. And again, it's a turnover. Hamilton Wanderers come away with it. And of course, coverage of the ISPS HANDA Men's Premiership coming to you free via the YouTube broadcasting channel. Glad you can join us. Sunny afternoon here in Napier and Hawke's Bay. Napier, of course, the Art Deco capital of the world. 0-0. Hawke's Bay United, good space on this side. Jesse Randall having a look, but not quite.
Again, Brock Messenger. It's been fantastic for Wanderers.
Yeah, very strong on the defence there. Very accurate too. It's all very well being defensive minded. You've got to be accurate with your defence, otherwise you're just coughing up penalties, Darren, aren't you?
That's right.
Space. Ooh. And way over. That's into the car park. It looks like one of my sand irons too. It's all very well being defensive minded. You've got to be accurate with your defence, otherwise you're just coughing up penalties, Darren, aren't you?
That's right.
Space. Ooh. And way over. That's into the car park.
Again, they're knocking at the door and
they're making opportunities.
That's they are exactly, and it's certainly not one-way traffic, but it certainly on chances you'd be hard to argue against Wanderers deservingly being in front. Just haven't quite found the net though.
The clearance from Scott Morris. Jesse Randall with a touch. Jackson Woods. we are again on this close side. Working hard, Wanderers. Mark Jones, there it was. Semi. Gosh, just overran the ball, and it gave the chance for Hawke's Bay United just to clear it away for the throw.
Derek Taiku that time down the right-hand side. And
oh, was it? Yeah.
He's just, he's holding his head in his hands at the moment. He had sort of 2 or 3 players to pick out and didn't pick out any of them.
Yeah, he overran it, actually. Right, let's see what Hawke's Bay United
This is where Hawke's Bay United are dangerous. Just to
on the counter-attack slightly, isn't it?
Yeah, just forcing passes.
Not accurate.
They're trying to create space and get Jesse Randall on this left-hand side, one-on-one with his defender, but at the moment, Brock Messenger is dealing with everything that's thrown his way.
Good touch there, Wanderers. Jones. Jones again. Mark Jones. Having a look. Setting themselves. And easily diffused there by the Hawke's Bay United goalkeeper, Scott Morris. Dolhamel with the through ball and United ball.
Yeah, I mean, Fergus Neal rather showing his experience picking up a free kick.
Yeah, for sure. Can they capitalise? And penalty in favour of Wanderers again.
That's the thing. They're just, they've won a free kick and then let themselves down by giving another away a cheap free kick. So I think it's Xavier Pratt that's sort of feeling the effects of that challenge, and requiring some treatment. So yeah, I guess at this point, what are we? Nearly into the 35th minute, 10 to go in this first half, plus possibly a minute or two of added time. But as we've already mentioned, Hamilton Wanderers certainly looking the more likely at the moment. Just probably winning that midfield battle, and their outlet of Taiku, Semi and Jones, Mark Jones dropping into the midfield occasionally to pick up the ball, just causing Hawke's Bay United all sorts of problems at the moment that they are struggling to deal with. But that said, the score remains 0-0.
And of course, coverage brought to you by Skysportnext, a partnership with New Zealand Football. All ISPS HANDA men's and women's Premiership games for the first time, with 75% of the matches free for fans.
Pretty good, eh?
Great for football.
Awesome. Yeah.
Great for football. And in recent years, well, since the inception of the Premiership, of course, it's been Auckland City with the most Premiership titles and the most championships with 8. Here's Hawke's Bay United. This is looking promising. Get their formation set. But no, Wanderers again, and they come away once more. Good touch. Whistle gone.
That's a bit of a soft free kick, I think, but not even really sure what happened there. I think it might have been Jim Hoyle. Was it just as bit of a kick in the ankle maybe to Derek Taiku? But
Brock Messenger having a look. Good interplay. Gets it back. And that, unfortunately, didn't go anywhere for Hamilton Wanderers.
Fairly ambitious with the outside of the right from there, but worth a crack, I guess.
Contrati with the header through, but United back in possession again.
And that's the ball again that they're looking for, but
well marked there.
Yeah, as I say, I mean it's meat and drink. They're making it look actually quite easy picking that off. Hamilton Wanderers back four, well organised. They know what they're expecting now, and not really getting any change from it at all, Hawke's Bay United.
And Wanderers again playing it down into United territory. And in and around they go, looking for an opening. Still, they have the ball. Tommy Semi, of course, creating all sorts of havoc in the midfield there as well for the Wanderers. Joe Harris puts it on to Mark Jones. They go again. Again, that is very ambitious, and the ball.
Oh no, he's kept it in to class that as a pass, I guess.
Yeah, but then undid the good work by just an easy catch for Scott Morris, and he clears it away. United ball.
I mean, their Wanderers' attitude defensively has been fantastic as well. Like you've seen a couple of times, Tommy Semi getting back Joe Harris there, 30 yards out, having an ambitious and probably overly ambitious strike, but then turning and getting back and picking up Jesse Randall there. So, they're certainly doing their defensive job superbly at the moment.
There's a bit of a through ball, but again, just
comfortable.
Easily diffused by Hamilton Wanderers.
So that breeze has just died down to nothing now as well, I think, Tim, isn't it?
Yeah, well spotted. Yeah, for sure. Messenger working hard. United have it. Here's a through ball. He shoots, and it is easily taken. It was easily stopped there.
So that's what they've been looking for. Jesse Randall on his favoured right foot as well. Just a bit of space. Again, he's just snatched it a wee bit. Hasn't hit it as well as he'd like, but more promising signs for Hawke's Bay United at least.
It almost looks like if they get an opportunity with a counter-attack, they just have to really take it, don't they, Darren? With that pace, as you say, up the front, they've got to find that and use it. Of course, the coach for Hamilton Wanderers, Carl Herbert. Good football history and pedigree there, Darren.
Yes, indeed.
Here we go, Hawke's Bay United. And
story of the half, really.
I was going to say, and here are Wanderers. Mark Jones.
Yeah, just showed a wee bit too much of it. Did Jones there, but trying to find Derek Taiku, but well cut out by Jim Hall. But yeah, story of the half, really it is. And just winning again, Hawke's Bay United winning possession and then just turning it over fairly tamely. But
let's see what Wanderers can come up with. Oh, goodness me. Goodness me. They've had opportunities, Wanderers, but they just haven't been able to turn it into gold, have they?
No, probably just a bit of composure there from Simi. He's absolutely tried to lace the first one and it's bounced back to him, and he's had another crack at it. And, bit of pinball, but yeah, probably a little bit more composure and might have ended up with an actual strike on goal.
Who wants it? Wanderers. Good blocking there by Hawke's Bay United, but Wanderers ultimately come away with it. And it's good defence.
Yeah.
Down in that far corner. Oh. Have a look at that. It's just, we probably need to take a breath and have a look at this. What's he up to?
Yeah,
see if we get a replay.
I mean, Bill Robertson's sort of claiming that he was fouled. He's done defensively. He's done a great job on Tommy Semi. They won the ball, gone to play it, and felt that he was fouled. and his clearance has been picked up by Semi, and then Fergus Neal has pulled him back as he's about to make his way into the penalty area. So sort of taking one for the team there, I think, Fergus, and he's picked up a yellow card for his trouble. But I think
I'd like to see the replay back a step further too.
Because I think it did look a little late on Bill Robertson.
Absolutely.
To start with, which I guess to add salt to the wound if this ends up in the back of the net.
With a couple of minutes to go in the first half plus injury time, and it's up and over, and a squandered opportunity, it has to be said. I don't know whether that's a sign of early season form for both sides, but opportunity there but not taken.
To be fair, neither keeper has really had a great deal to do.
With it. And it's good defence down in that far corner.
Off anything other than a couple of routine saves. So it's interesting hearing Bill Robertson. He's calling out second, so that's the second ball, wanting to, when it sort of bounces into that middle of the field area there. And Wanderers are the ones picking up that ball every time at the moment. And that's probably one of the big things that they'll be wanting to address at half-time, is just being a bit more competitive in the middle of the park there physically and pick up some of those second balls.
To Messenger. Tommy Semi gets it again. So 0-0 here at Napier at Bluewater Stadium. Will the deadlock be broken before half time? There have been opportunities, more so for Hamilton Wanderers. United with the ball at the moment. And a through ball there. United having a look. Pulled the trigger. Not quite enough. Jesse Randall. Certainly a danger.
Made it look comfortable, Matt Oliver in goal there. Just made himself big and blocked the shot comfortably. But the first real sign of threat from Jesse on this left-hand side.
And that was good defence. Hawke's Bay Hamilton Wanderers. United with the ball at the moment. And a through ball there. United having a look.
Roby's not interested. We just saw the save, there again from Matt Oliver. As I say, made it look comfortable, but didn't actually see how many minutes of added time there was, but there can't be many. I think we've had one injury break, and that was about it. So. And
0-0 here in Napier at Bluewater Stadium. Third game of a weekend of 4 games of ISPS HANDA Men's Premiership football. And that is indeed half-time here at Napier at Bluewater Stadium between the home side, Hawke's Bay United, and Hamilton Wanderers, and it is 0-0. We'll take a break and be back with you in about 10 minutes' time. And welcome back to Napier, Bluewater Stadium, first round action of the 2020-2021 ISPS HANDA Men's Premiership. We have the home side, Hawke's Bay United. They are hosting Hamilton Wanderers, and at half-time, 0-0. And I've got to say that Wanderers had most of the possession, most of the position. Tim Ewan with the call and joined by Darren Mason. And Darren, your thoughts reflecting on that first half?
Yeah, I mean, you've summed it up nicely. I think Wanderers certainly had the better of the play and looked the more likely, created the better chances. But again, as you've said, 0-0. So, all to do for Hawke's Bay United the second half. I think they certainly want to retain the ball a lot better. They did some good things. They won ball back in good areas, but then gave it away with sort of out too much sort of effort. So I think Bill Robertson, Chris Greatholder, Jonathan Gould, the coaching trio for Hawke's Bay United will certainly be wanting to address the some of those things at half time.
And great to have your company wherever you happen to be watching this live streaming broadcast, thanks to Skynet, and brought to you via the YouTube channel, totally free. And we do thank again the fantastic support of ISPS HANDA for their sponsorship of the Men's Premiership for 2021. And what about for the Hamilton Wanderers? What do you think Coach Herbert will be saying to his team? Well,
I think they've, again, created some great chances and a little bit more composure in front of goal, which, I guess you could put that down to early season, sort of just out of touch a wee bit, but, finishing off some of their chances, they've created some excellent positions, some great chances, particularly down this right-hand side. Tommy Semi, Derek Taiku, sort of getting into the penalty area around the back of the fullbacks and the defensive line, and just haven't been able to pick a decent pass to finish and, let's say, a wee bit more composure in front of goal. I think defensively they seem pretty sound. They haven't really been caused too many problems. So a bit more of the same, I'd suggest, but just a bit more composure in front of goal.
And again, just don't want to harp on about the fact that conditions absolutely perfect here at Bluewater Stadium after the rain earlier on in the week in Napier. close to 250 mils over a couple of days, and we're underway in the second half. Hawke's Bay United with an early touch. See if we see any changes there in their intent or tactics in this second half. But again, Wanderers come away. An early opportunity for them. But United, good D.
Jim Hoyle solid there.
Yeah, turn it over again to Wanderers, still in possession. Let's see what they can do. They'll be wanting to capitalise on what they've had in the first half and turn it into an opportunity in the second. Having a look. They are asking questions of Hawke's Bay United. You kind of feel that if Hawke's Bay United are to get a look at a goal, it's going to be from a counter-attack almost, Darren, don't you?
Yeah, certainly. I think that seemed to be the most likely outlet for them to create chances in the first half. And yeah, again, it's just forcing passes. I think that's just almost too eager to try and find the likes of Jesse Randall and Caden Gould one-on-one with the right and left back. And that must be 5 or 6 times they've had passes cut out. They'll just try to find balls through to Jesse.
And an early corner opportunity in this second half.
It certainly hasn't got any cooler out there. It's great conditions for sitting up here and watching, Tim, but it's a bit tough out there. It's pretty warm and this time of the year.
I bet the boys have taken on plenty of water at half-time. And when do you think they'll go to the subs?
Yeah, well,
let's watch this corner. Good high through ball. It's up, and it's very good save there by the Hawke's Bay United goalkeeper, Scott Morris. He got high, he stretched, he had to work for that. Let's see if we see that on the replay, Darren. Water at half-time, and when do you think they'll go to the subs?
Yeah, well,
let's watch this corner. Good high through ball. It's up, and it's very good save there by the Hawke's Bay.
Given another corner away, but yeah, so certainly all you can expect it to have done with that, to deal with it.
Let's see what Wanderers can do again.
Yeah, good hand, Scott.
Yeah, Scott Morris rises to the occasion. He's done very well, and a good, fast, quick through ball. Where's United? Where is United?
Free kick.
Free kick. They want to take it quickly. Their intent is clear. Space on that far side. Jesse Randall. Let's see what he can do. He needs a bit of support there. He can't do it on his own. He's through. He's having a look. Matt Oliver.
Good interchange with Karam Mandir from Jesse Randall. And
yeah, but Matt Oliver rising to the occasion. Wasn't under real pressure there, but he still had to come forward, didn't he?
Yeah.
I just get the sense that United have said, right, we need to really use this ball and use it quickly.
I think I'm right in saying that the one change that's taken place at half-time is that the referees are now in a different colour.
They were in
on my eyes.
Should have gone to Specsavers like me. I think that you're absolutely correct. They were in a sort of pinky mauvey colour.
Yeah, they were.
But obviously perhaps a fresh shirt with the humidity and heat out there. Good defence on that far side for United.
So just to answer your question around subs, I mean, I guess 0-0, probably both teams looking at how things play out in the first 10-15 minutes of this half before they decide whether any changes are needed. But again, this time of the year, the temperature as it is, you would be expected to see most substitutes getting a run today, or the 3 from each side.
That's a nice through ball for Hawke's Bay United to run onto. Again, it's diffused. Wanderers, just when it looks so promising. They get it back, United. Good aggression. Hugo. Oh. Yeah, that was Hugo Del Homel. Just having a chat.
Yeah, he's been given the no more signal. universal signal of don't do that again.
Yes.
Just hanging on to the ball there after the whistle had gone.
Wanderers asking questions of Hawke's Bay United, and there's a real opportunity for Wanderers. Play on, and there's a lot of talk and an opportunity for Hawke's Bay United if they want it. That's the question. Wanderers.
Yeah, game hasn't got any less scrappy. It's just looking for someone to put a bit of a quality to what they're doing. Just whether it's a finish or whether it's just a real pass that opens up the play.
From Hawke's Bay United's perspective, is that where you want the leaders like Fergus Neal and James Hoyle to step up, or at least communicate?
Yeah, I think certainly. We'll just watch Jesse Randall try and create something there, but I think the quality in both sides is there. It's just it's scrappy. Both sides are guilty of turning the ball over and under-hitting passes. It's a decent switch there from Whitworth to Mark Jones, and expertly dealt with by Fergus Neal. But yeah, just both sides possess the quality. It's just that they're not able to create anything.
And more scrappiness there, to be fair, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, that sums it up. It's a pretty soft free kick, really.
Yeah. Gavin Hoy in the 10 jersey for Hawke's Bay United. And that's Jackson Woods there.
Adam Davidson to take the free kick.
One. We had our numbers a bit skew whiff in the first half, but I think we've got normal coverage resumed, Darren, haven't we?
Hopefully.
We're just the messengers.
Oh.
And in the back of the net. Where did that come from, Darren?
Yeah,
that came from nowhere.
Josh Signey.
Hamilton Wanderers score first.
Yeah,
just a bit over 7 minutes into the second half here at Blue. But I think we've got normal coverage resumed, Darren, haven't we?
Hopefully.
We're just the messengers.
Oh.
And in the back of the net.
Quality we're talking about, that just a strike on target. Josh Signey, ex-Hawke's Bay United, just to rub a bit of salt into the wound for Hawke's Bay United. But you're looking at a quality strike there from the edge of the penalty area and from a quality player. You'd have to argue no more than Wanderers deserve on the balance of play.
Yeah, but it just seemed a little bit slow motion. We were wondering what was happening next, and then the shot was taken, and Josh Signey in the number 19 jersey comes away with it for Hamilton Wanderers.
I think that what that will do is it will just force Hawke's Bay United's hand a wee bit now. They've got to throw a few more bodies forward and look to get back into the game. So whether this means that we'll see Chris Greatholder make some changes for United or not, time will tell.
Here's Jesse Randall, is it?
Yep, looks like Jesse's lining this one up.
Corner of the box. Let's see what he can conjure up. For Hawke's Bay United, they need to strike back, and they need to strike back quickly. They get the throw, though. Look, that goal took us all unawares, to be fair, Darren, didn't it? It just looked, you expected it to be cleared, and then
just came from nowhere. But
came from nowhere.
Yeah, and I'd only just finished talking about the game lacking a wee bit of quality, and right on cue.
Right, Hawke's Bay United. Still plenty of time. They don't need to chase the game too hard, but they need to be, I guess, a bit more assertive with their intent, don't they? Accuracy is key. And it's been the story of the game. Whenever it looked like they had an opportunity, Wanderers seemed to defuse it. And turnover of possession. Referee just explaining his position. Talking to Caelan Gould. Having a chat. And
we will get there. No, he hasn't been given the no more signal, but he's been told that enough's enough. So
yeah, for sure. Matt
you
Oliver.
can sort of understand Gould's frustration there. I don't think there was much in that either. And
Good long ball there from the goalie. United come away with it. Courtesy of Brad. Beg your pardon. Karen Mandia. And Wanderers again with possession. Good middle ball off the heel. Let's see what they can do. They're in the zone. Are they going to pull the trigger anytime soon? Goodness me, what's happening here? And that just looked like a training run. Goodness me, Wanderers have opened the throttle and put the foot down there. There was interplay, there was the heel. Let's see what they can do. They're in the zone. Are they going to pull the trigger anytime soon? Goodness me, what's happening here? And that just looked like a training run.
But yeah, Hawke's United will be really disappointed with that. That's some really lacklustre defending. Josh Signey with his second of the game, and yeah, certainly taking their chances in the second half. I think as we speak, Hawke's United are warming their subs up, and yeah, look, quality goal. Can't take anything away from both. Both strikes have been excellent, but yeah, Hawke's United I think will be disappointed that they've not defended better there.
Probably the best part of the whole game in terms of the quality of the interplay between
was, yeah.
Hamilton Wanderers. That was outstanding, and as you say,
yep.
Josh Signey, 2 goals in the second half.
On his return to Bluewater.
Yeah, for sure. Former Hawke's Bay United player. And Scott Morris could do nothing with either of those 2 goals, I don't think.
No, yeah, you certainly can't blame the keeper there. The first strike from distance is superb, and that one from closer range is he's not going to stop that.
So it's important now for Hawke's Bay United, heads up and keep looking for the space and just don't go backwards. They just need to really get a bit of parity with possession, and any opportunity they need to pull the trigger, don't they, when they're up at the right end of the pitch.
Yeah, so what are we, 12, 13 minutes into the second half, and I mean, there's no need to panic. You know, the last thing they want to be doing is throwing caution to the wind this early in the second half and conceding more.
Here's the subs.
The first substitution, so Mark Jones, so veteran of Hamilton football, so coming off, and Jordan Lamb coming on.
In the number 9 shirt.
Yeah. So Jordan's a young player. He'll probably be maybe 20. Prolific goal scorer from Taupo.
And a warm round of applause too by the supporters here at Bluewater Stadium in Napier too. They recognise quality when they see it, that's for sure.
Yeah, Mark Jones played for Melville in the Chatham Cup against Napier Rovers, the 2019 Chatham Cup that Rovers won up in Auckland, and he was in the Melville side, and unfortunately that day found himself getting sent off, which was a turning point in that game. But yeah, he's been around for a while, Mark, and put on a decent shift for his team today. Yeah. Leaves the field 2-0 up. You can't do more than that, can you?
No, exactly. Here we go. Hawke's Bay United. Fergus Neal, he had a little look on this far side, close side, but again,
good skill from Adam Davidson there. It's the modern game. Fullbacks making little tricks and flicks.
And Wanderers again looking threatening, and just over the top of the crossbar there.
So strike from Xavier Pratt. Good work down the left hand here from Jordan Lamb, who's just come on. And looks like Napier Rovers making their first change. So have we got Sam Pickering making way for Ahmed Ottman. So Ottman coming on to make his debut for Hawke's Bay United. Played for North Wellington during the winter, and formerly had ties with the Phoenix. So coming on to the middle of the park, see if he can help Hawke's Bay United get a little bit of ascendancy in the middle of the park. Pickering's battled well in the middle of the park there, but it's been a tough day at the office for all three central midfielders in the middle of the Hawke's Bay United team.
The ISPS HANDA Men's Premiership live and exclusive on Skynet, broadcasting to you via the YouTube channel. And United looking to create something on this near side. No real effort there.
Yeah, took the sting out of the shot. I think he's been a prolific goal scorer. Caelan played for Wainui during the winter and top goal scorer in the Capital Premiership. So they got promotion to the Central League for 2021. So just had the power out of a shot taken away from him there.
Again, good defence by Wanderers. Hawke's Bay United ball on this near side. Fergus Neal with the throw. Boy, good skills, good in ball there. But again, just when we start to get started, it's diffused, isn't it, Darren? It's the story of the day.
Yep.
And a good tussle on that far side too. Wanderers come away with it. Well, if you're part of the Blue Army from Hamilton and you may be watching at Porritt Stadium, very good afternoon to you. You'd be delighted your team is up 2-0 and we've just gone 17 minutes in the second half. Some nice cross passing there by Wanderers. They just look pretty relaxed and in control. Taking it back. Looking for the space. Adam Davidson, a good touch there. The appeal still with Wanderers.
It looks like both the substitutions for either side have come on in sort of like-for-like positions. So Jordan Lamb out on the side, Tommy Semi sort of moved to the right-hand side, but in an attacking role. And for Hawke's Bay United, Ahmed Ottman's come on. Looks like he sort of moved into a central midfield role in place of Sam Pickering. But
here we go, Hawke's Bay United. Hoy. Immediately, straight to Wanderers. United fighting hard, but they keep the ball. And United come away with it. Righto, what can United do? They need to really look for an opportunity here at some stage. They can't just sit on their heels. It was look reasonably tidy, but again, a metre here, a metre there, Darren, it just doesn't help, does it?
Again, the intent is right. They're trying to work a couple of little triangles there and see if they can get him behind the left back, Adam Davidson, but overhit the pass. But certainly you can sort of see at times in an attacking sense what Hawke's Bay United are trying to do. It's just the execution today has been wanting in most cases. So, and
that probably comes down to the pressure of the defence from Hamilton Wanderers, and we've got to pay credit to them. It's been outstanding. Outstanding.
I mean, no one's trying to give the ball away, that's for sure.
No, no sir. No sir. And look, perfect conditions for football here at Bluewater Stadium, and if you're a local and you are tuning in at home or wherever you happen to be, go and purchase yourself a season ticket. It just costs you $50 and you'll see all the home games. You won't see or get better value for money in sport probably anywhere in the world, I wouldn't have thought.
No, I mean it's a decent level of football.
Yes,
the Premiership, and it's good to see we've got a decent crowd in here. But really encourage the local football community and the non-football community, if you like, to get down and watch the games. It's a good atmosphere, and you'll see the best there is to offer in local football, or national football, sorry.
And indeed, also, if you are a business, and I know businesses have been doing it tough with COVID and all the rest of it, but if you'd like to put something back into local sport and help local people, I'm sure that the Hawke's Bay United management would gratefully receive an email just for a chat and about how they can help promote your business.
It's another change for Hawke's Bay United, so JC Mack is going to be introduced on, and Caelan Gould is
Day at the office is done.
Yep. JC Mack played for Napier Rovers during the winter.
He's in the number 9 shirt.
Explosive attacking player. Struggled with injuries a wee bit over the winter season. Couldn't really get a run of games together, but certainly when he was fit, he's a quality player. In fact, he was in the Hamilton Wanderers squad last year, but through injury, I don't think he actually ended up on the field. But yeah, I'll be certainly looking to him to try and ignite a bit of an attack or two. See if Hawke's Bay United can get themselves back in the game. And as I said before, I mean, what are we nearing halfway through the second half? Still no need to panic and throw caution to the wind, but they really need to get themselves back in the game pretty quickly.
Boy, for United, nice touch and a big through ball, but just again, we don't want to labour the point, Darren, but just the accuracy not there.
Yeah, and I mean, Brock Messenger on that right-hand side of the Hamilton defence has been, that might have, Brock Messenger has been great, but that was Joe Harris, I think, on the right-hand side that time, tidying up, but those two down that side have just kept Jesse Randall completely out of the game.
Yeah,
hadn't had a sniff, really, apart from one where he got through and the keeper saved it quite comfortably at his near post. And
Tiku, captain, heel pass, finds Lamb. And what have we got to throw to Wanderers there? And they'll have another bite of the cherry there as well. That's in the number 3 jersey, Adam Davidson.
Correct. That's where we came a wee bit unstuck with numbers in the first half. Our apologies.
Wanderers again up this close side, nice into play. United diffuse it. They're looking for a quick break. A bit of space up the front. It's offside. Offside. Jesse Randall was looking quite good. Probably not a lot in it, Darren, but enough.
I don't know if we'll get us.
United diffuse it. They're looking for a quick break. A bit of space up the front. It's offside. Offside. Jesse Randall was looking. The Bluewater faithful will certainly have wanted to see him free and an opportunity to go one-on-one.
Yeah, well, that would have made for an interesting last 20 or so, wouldn't it?
If, for sure.
We took that away.
But look, let's not take our eye off the ball. Look at this. Wanderers having another go, but gosh, was that a missed opportunity? That was diffused very easily by Scott Morris.
Pretty tame effort in the end, but from a great opportunity. Could have sealed the game there and then.
Shut it down 133%. Probably United would love a little bit of noise from the faithful in the stand across the far side just to try and G them up a little bit, I'm thinking. We're halfway through the second half or thereabouts here at Bluewater Stadium in Napier. ISPS HANDA Men's Premiership action live and exclusive on Sky Next.
Good team.
Here we go. It's not too bad, but again,
just that slight breeze that's
picked up a little bit.
Just held the ball up a wee bit there, which favoured Hawke's Bay United there.
United with the ball though. Looking for space on this near side. Trying to free a little bit of space there for Xavier.
Nearly going to do the commentator's curse here and say that Ahmed Ottman has made a difference, and he gives the ball away. But
under pressure here, United. And they well and truly were under pressure. Yeah. Goodness me.
So Tommy Semi again causing all sorts. Oh, sorry, that's Derek Taiku causing all sorts of trouble, and Jim Hoyle coming across to help his colleague and coach Bill Robertson out there. Hoyle's been solid at the back for Hawke's Bay United today.
Jordan Lamb for Wanderers there. United come away with it. Ahmed Ottman. Gavin Hoy up to his feet really quickly and takes the throw, trying to catch them unawares. Fergus Neal. They take it across to that far side. Couple of little touches needed by some of their leaders, but no, it's not. Wanderers come away with it.
He is lightning.
Courtesy of Tommy Semi. He comes across. The goal was open and they could not capitalise on it. Wanderers, another golden opportunity missed.
What a run.
Some of their leaders, but no, it's not. Wanderers come away with it.
He is lightning.
Courtesy of Tommy Semi. He comes across. The goal was open and they could not capitalise on it.
Hawke's Bay United with their third and final substitution. So George Akers replacing Gavin Hoy. So George in number 23.
Been a good day at the office, though, it has to be said, for Gavin Hoy. He has toiled manfully the whole day, given it 100%. You can't ask much more than that.
No, he has worked hard up there. Not a great deal of quality service, unfortunately. Here is Akers in the action straight away, and I think he is onside.
Didn't get any power in that shot, though, did he, unfortunately?
His time does run well.
Yeah, and that breeze has just picked up, as you touched on a moment or two ago, Darren. It's probably favouring Wanderers, I get the feeling, ever so slightly, maybe, looking at the direction of the flags.
Yeah.
So as you see it on your screen, the wind is travelling right to left. Wanderers 2-0 up as we approach the half-hour stage of the second half. And an opportunity here again, but, inaccurate from both sides there. Where's it going to go? Wide. Gosh. Everyone's having opportunities here at Bluewater Stadium.
Shanked it wide.
Oh, goodness.
But I mean, this is probably going to be the story of the last 20 or so that, as Hawke's Bay United search to get themselves back in the game, there's going to be space. And with the pace that Wanderers possess, I don't think that'll be the last chance they create.
Free kick to Hawke's Bay United. One of their players prone on the ground.
Is it Hugo? Might be Hugo.
Looks like a nasty blow to the shin, I'm suggesting. So, yeah, goodness me.
And a yellow card to Tommy Semi. I'm not sure if that was for the tackle or whether that was something that was said, or maybe a combination of both.
And of course, a quick acknowledgement to the team at N-Tech that are bringing you these pictures, along with the team from Engage Video, live streaming via the YouTube channel exclusively on Sky Next. Not done and dusted in terms of ISPS HANDA men's Premiership action this afternoon, because at 4 o'clock Auckland City Football Club take on Eastern Suburbs. That game at Kiwi T Street in Auckland, and that's live and exclusive on Sky Sport channel number 7.
So substitution for Hamilton Wanderers, Xavier Pratt. Number 17 is replaced by number 18, Owen Kuma. So Owen's another young Waikato product, and I'd imagine is probably making his National League debut today, I would think. So, but Xavier Pratt had a strong game in the middle of the park. He's part of a trio that has dominated in that important part of the field, and he'll be pleased with his day's work as well.
So just waiting for the game to recommence. And
didn't look
number
too
6
much in there challenge from where I'm sitting, but stand to be corrected. But yeah, Hugo's struggling with the effects.
And we're underway again. Just a bit over 15 minutes left in this afternoon's game here at Bluewater Stadium in Napier. Great to have you with us. The home team finding it tough. They're down 2-0. Hamilton Wanderers are looking better as the game has gone on. 2 second half goals, both to Josh Signey in the number 19 shirt. Matt Oliver, he really, to be fair, hasn't had a lot of work to do in goal today, and what he has had to do, he's done well.
You're right. That will be a disappointment to Hawke's United that they haven't tested
Correct.
him more. The sort of the half chances they've had here and there of. He made one good save off Jesse Randall, but other than that, it's been pretty routine stuff for Oliver. So.
Josh Signey again with a through ball. Oh, a bit untidy from Hawke's Bay United, and they're putting themselves under pressure. Hamilton Wanderers looking for their 3rd goal. And it's
Jim Hall again.
Yeah, he's had to do that a lot this afternoon, Darren. And again, Wanderers still probing. Tommy Semi. Not quite.
Bill Robertson closing him down, and Hamilton Wanderers with the corner now. So Wanderers continue to threaten. As I say, I keep harping on about it, but that midfield trio, Xavier Pratt, Brad Whitworth and Josh Signey for Wanderers have been outstanding. Owen Coomer's come in for Pratt in the middle of the park there, and looks like he's just fitting in seamlessly. So that's an important part of any team, the engine room, as some would call it, and they've outplayed the Hawke's Bay United trio today, which is partially the reason why they find themselves 2-0 ahead.
And they're going to be looking to capitalise on that too as well. They get the throw on that far side. Well, I just get the feeling, and please forgive me if I'm getting ahead of myself, Darren, but are Hawke's Bay United, are they just hanging on here?
Yeah, I just can't see them finding a way back into the game, unfortunately. It's again, it just seems to be that they might punch something on the break, but
here we go again. Hamilton Wanderers, but no, here we go. This is the break that Hawke's Bay United are looking. No, you see, as soon as I open my mouth, they lose possession, don't they? But they've got the free kick, so let's see what Hawke's Bay United can do. They just haven't been able to find that space with the through ball, have they?
No, and all credit to Wanderers. They've nullified that threat consistently, and Hawke's Bay United have got a free kick here. Brock Messenger just manhandling Jesse Randall, and Mr. Robury wanting to have a word with him.
And that's the old, I don't want to see any more of that again, is it? Or is it a card?
It looks like he's going to give him a ticket. Just
make his afternoon. There we go. Where do you redeem those cards? Are they redeemable? What do you do?
Unfortunately not.
No. It's not a voucher. Righto, let's go Hawke's Bay United. Have a look. See if you can do something for yourselves and for the faithful that are here this afternoon.
Yeah, well, look, I keep saying it, but punch a goal here and makes for an interesting last 10 or so. But
come on, Hawke's Bay United. We're impartial totally, but we just like to see a good game of football, don't we? Jesse Randall. That strong right foot of his. Let's see what he can do. He has a go. Whoa, 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 whoa. I almost thought he had it there, Darren. I almost thought he had it.
I'm with you. From our angle, that looked like it had just nestled nicely into the top corner. But
let's see if we have a look at that on the...
But it didn't miss by far. I don't think it was. Matt Oliver was scrambling across there.
I was nearly up and out of my chair, and more papers would have gone missing. Righto, back with the action. And it's a throw for Hawke's Bay United on this near side. JC Mack. Othman. And it's taken away by the Wanderers player again.
Adam Davidson's had a strong game as well at the left back there. Nothing seems to have ruffled him.
Bill Robertson having to tidy up back here. Now, here's a through ball. Fergus Neal there. And he's working hard. Ottman having a look, probing. Mendia there in amongst it as well, he was.
Timely slip from George Akers, just about to check inside it. Oh, well played. Yeah,
that's gutsy defence though too. It takes a lot of...
Jim Hall's done well there to deal with that.
You get that wrong and you want the ground to open up and swallow you, don't you?
That's right.
Here we go. Let's see what Randall can do. Not happy, the crowd. They feel as though it was
all round, but nothing given.
Worth a warrant, to say the least.
It's a decent ball, but no one in a mile of it, unfortunately. And that's, Hawke's Bay United are going to need to get people in the box if they're going to get back in this game. And someone's got to take a chance and get themselves in there.
So is that a communication thing for them to say, hey guys, come on?
I just think Jesse's probably the one that you'd expect to be in there has just sort of found himself out wide here, and JC Mack's done well to get across him, but it's probably the likes of one of the midfielders or George Akers on the left-hand side that's got to take that risk and get themselves in the box and take a chance to get on the end of that.
But it also gives Wanderers an opportunity, just not necessarily to run the clock down, but just take possession and just keep their eyes up and have a look as to where they want to go, don't they? It gives them quite a bit of freedom. Like we're seeing now. It's a good ball there. Space on that far side. They've had composure when they've been here, although they have missed opportunities, but they would certainly like to finish it off, but not on that occasion.
It's probably one of the few things that Josh Signy's done wrong today. Mishits a little cross there, but he's been again outstanding. Two fantastic strikes, but his work rate, some of his just keeping the ball moving, his passing, has been instrumental in keeping Wanderers on the front foot.
And immediately possession overturned.
Spells danger.
Danger, all right, look out, look out. And this is just going to be that easy for Wanderers. They get their third goal. There is an appeal, and
going back to, Hawke's Bay United have tried to. Basically had them on toast and squared it for Derek Tycho to finish comfortably. So that is game, set and match, you'd have to fear.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate for Hawke's Bay United. 2-0 down, they were really wanting to at least get a goal, and then it would make, as you say, Darren, for a final 10 minutes, that would be worth the price of admission, no two ways about it. But unfortunately, it wasn't to be, and Derek Tyke capitalising on a mistake from a free kick taken quickly by Hawke's Bay United, and net result 3-0.
And I guess the byproduct of Hawke's Bay United wanting to get on with the game and speed things up and try and get something happening. They've taken that free kick, and it's backfired in a major way.
Yeah, 3-0 down, and we're getting close to just a bit over 5 minutes plus injury time to go. And so Hawke's Bay United, what do they want to do here?
Again, I don't like to say it, but it's probably just a wee bit aimless, really. It's just launching it into areas and hoping something's going to happen almost.
Yeah, I've got to say, Hamilton Wanderers, they had all the possession and the position in the first half. They didn't get any goals, but they came out of the sheds in the second half, and Josh Signey in the number 19 shirt, bang, bang, 2 goals, and then Derek Taiku, the captain, he capitalises in the net result, 3-0. Getting close to 4 perhaps.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good save. Good save. Scott Morris.
I mean, I think 4 would be pretty unfair on Hawke's Bay United. I mean,
that would
yeah,
be
like they don't deserve to get anything out of the game. No doubt about it. And even the most one-eyed Hawke's Bay United supporter wouldn't argue with that, I'm sure. But I think 4-0 might be a wee bit harsh.
So Scott Morris looking to rally his troops from the back there. Bill Robertson, he's toiled manfully. And pressure still from Hawke's Bay United on the Wanderers' defence down this near side, but just not able to turn it into anything. Having a look there, Hawke's Bay United on this near side. That was George Akers with the touch. Fergus Neal. Just seems to be so much pressure on the Hawke's Bay United players by this.
Karan Mandir's done well there.
Yeah,
he's toiled away well, Karan, in the middle of the park. He's battled away.
Does this look promising for Hawke's Bay United? Can they at least get a consolation goal? Bit of space here, but oh, wow. That was really gutsy by Matt Oliver.
Yep, great goalkeeping. He's come out nice and brave.
Skidded on his knees, took the ball. So you almost get the feeling, Darren, that we're just going through the last rites almost with 2 minutes to go and injury time. Extra time will be. There has been a little bit of it, not excessive.
No, I mean, I think Hawke's Bay United keep toiling away. They're still probing, looking for opportunities and get a consolation goal, get something out of the game, but well beaten today.
Working hard.
JC Mack doing well.
Yeah, JC Mack. And then across.
So Wanderers are looking to make their third and final substitution.
They're going to clear the bench.
So Derek, it's Tommy Semi coming off number 13. So fantastic day at the office for Tommy Semi. He's absolutely been dynamic, and
it's been almost a masterclass, hasn't it?
Yeah,
to be fair.
He's just used his pace and power and absolutely made life a nightmare for the Hawke's Bay United back four. He's replaced by Dylan Morris, number 12. What will only be, I'd imagine, a couple of minutes of injury time. We just keep an eye on the fourth official over there to see where whether he signals.
Let's have a look. Hawke's Bay United, they're on the right end of the pitch. Let's see what they can come up with. Through ball, but pop over the top. Wanderers come away. And that's quite tidy up this near side for Augustina Contrati. Brad Whitworth. just settling themselves.
Oh.
And that didn't miss by much. Goodness gracious me.
So Bill Robertson gets himself in the way, and
45 minutes up. So extra time just rolling over now.
So 3 minutes of added time.
So it would be, I don't want to labour on the fact, Darren, but it would be great for the Hawke's Bay United faithful, for their side, for them, as they go into the Cheds, to at least get a consolation goal. But Wanderers, their defence has been outstanding. They're not going to just leave it at that, are they?
I can't see it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Commentator's curse, possibly, but you never know.
Clutching at straws there, my friend.
Possibly.
Yeah. And look, it's been a pleasure to bring you this coverage live and exclusive on Sky Next. The first round of the ISPS HANDA Men's Premiership for 2020-21. Corner on that far side for Hamilton Wanderers. I'm sure the bar will be open in Hamilton for the Blue Army up there, and they'll be enjoying a lemonade or two now. A good start to the season for them. Hawke's Bay United. It's a nice touch. Good interplay. JC Mack. Here we go, Hawke's Bay United, a little bit of space on that far side. What can they conjure up with a few minutes remaining? Tidy touch, Hawke's Bay United, and taken down on the corner of the box there. Could this be the opportunity? And referee Robury into his pocket, and he's pulled out a card.
Nice move there from Hawke's Bay United, a little give and go. Fergus Neal about to make his way into the penalty area, and I think it was Brad Whitworth that's upended him and picked up a yellow card for his troubles. So one final chance, you'd have to think, for Jesse Randall to... Okay.
Right, let's see what they can do. Let's see what they can do. So Jesse Randall just outside the box. Not to be for Hawke's Bay United. 3 minutes of injury time just about rolling up. And let's, Jesse Randall, what can he do? He's taken again. And looks like it's gone the other way. A lot of hands on hips and high fives amongst the Hamilton Wanderers. Certainly they would be delighted with the result here today. One last roll of the dice, is it, for Hawke's Bay United? Can they get the ball in the net? No. And that is it. Full time here at Bluewater Stadium in Napier. The third game of the first round of the ISPS HANDA Men's Premiership for 2020-2021 completed. And we have Hamilton Wanderers, the victors, 3-0. 3 goals in the second half. 2 to Josh Signey and 1 to Derek Taker, the captain. The first half was certainly one of opportunities for Hamilton Wanderers. Unfortunately, they weren't able to convert. They had possession, they had position, but as I say, they weren't able to get the ball in the net. But in the second half, they came out very quickly. 2 quick goals by Josh Signey, and then one later by Derek Taker, and that was all over. Unfortunately for the home side, Hawke's Bay United, they just weren't able to get a lot of rhythm in their game today. The passing just wasn't quite as accurate as they would have liked it to be, and there was no real significant opportunities on goal for them. Early days of course, and it's only the first round, but for Hamilton Wanderers, they would be delighted, and particularly for their coach, Cal Herbert, and the Blue Army, watching it at Porritt Stadium or wherever they happen to be. And indeed, thank you for joining us wherever you happen to be watching it live and exclusive on Sky Next. And we're just hopefully going to throw to Darren Mason, my co-commentator, to catch up with the respective captains of each side just to get their thoughts after this afternoon's game. And so, always a difficult situation when you're on the losing side, down 3-0. But now we have Darren Mason with one of the...
Pretty decent day.
Yeah, it's nice to come home. I always think this place is my second home, you know, after firstly coming out to New Zealand last year. But great performance on the boys, get a clean sheet away from home on our first game. Obviously to score 2 goals as well, it's class.
Yeah, totally. So you must be absolutely wrapped with this, and a decent trip on the way home, I'd imagine.
Yeah, it certainly makes the trip home a lot better, doesn't it?
Yeah. Nice one, mate. Congratulations, and yeah, all the best for the rest of the season.
Cheers.
And it looks like he's got Fergus Neal lined up for a chat on behalf of Hawke's Bay.
So just got Hawke's Bay United co-captain Fergus Neal with us as well. So Ferg, tough day at the office, mate.
It was a tough day at the office, yeah, but we knew it was going to be very tough. Yeah, there they are. We're sort of fresh in our minds what happened last year when we played just before Christmas, and I guess we sort of we had a plan and we had a plan B, but yeah, unfortunately we couldn't pull together and put it off today. I just think we were a little bit too slow in position, and we couldn't quite link up the way that we wanted to going forward. And to be fair to Hamilton, they defended really well and they limited our opportunities on the attack. So fair play to them.
Yeah, and I guess the pace that they had up top made for a tough day for you guys at the back there. But, you know, Tommy Semi running at you, no easy task. But, you know, I think you had a fantastic game. So you know, plenty to work on. But you know, back into it next week.
Yeah, there is a bit to work on, and yeah, you did right. You know, it's not ideal looking at the team sheet and seeing Tommy Semi's going to be running at me all day. So yeah, you can make it a tough afternoon, and that's exactly what they did. They played really well, and yeah, I think they deserve the win today, to be fair.
All right, mate. Well, thanks very much for talking to us, and all the best for the rest of the season, mate. All right. Back to you, Tim.
Well, that wraps it up here from Bluewater Stadium in Napier, with the home side, Hawke's Bay United, going down 3-0. Hamilton Wanderers coming down to Hawke's Bay and doing the job. Of course, this is the third game of the first round of the ISPS HANDA Men's Premiership. Yesterday, of course, we had Wellington Phoenix Reserves going down to Team Wellington 1-0, and Canterbury United, they were hosting Waitakere United and they got beaten 4-0. We have another game after this at 4 o'clock. Auckland City Football Club taking on Eastern Suburbs, and that game at Kiwiti Street in Auckland. But that is live and exclusive on Sky Sport 7. And so this is Tim Ewan on behalf of Darren Mason, wishing you a very good afternoon. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and we look forward to bringing you more coverage of the ISPS HANDA Men's Premiership live and exclusive on Sky Next shortly.